are here. Give me a thumbs up if you've stuck with it this long. This is a lot of days to go through and cook every day for yourself. If you've made it this far, I just want to congratulate you and say good job. Please let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Are you somebody who was not vegan before and just decided to do this challenge? Are you thinking about staying vegan? Are you just gonna add more plant-based foods into your diet? Or have you completely taken the red pill and now you are a vegan? Let me know how it's going for you and how you're feeling. This is just 7 days. So you have your whole life in front of you to continue to make positive changes. And that is what I wanted this video series to be, just a jump start for you. So I hope that you took full advantage of it. Please, let's talk down below because I'm really curious. It's just me talking to a camera here, but if this has impacted your life or kind of helped you jumpstart, I wanna know. I really wanna know. It makes me so happy that I could maybe help you in some way to do that. All right, so for day 7, the very last day of recipes, I'm sad to say goodbye, actually. I'll still be here next week for another video, but finishing this series, I'm sad to say goodbye. For day 7's menu, we have Tropical Dream Smoothie, really easy to put together, really tropical flavors, and so good. For lunch, a really easy tomato soup. If you have watched my raw tomato soup recipe, this is the same soup. And then for dinner, we have nachos, and it is really a wonderful vegan version of nachos. I love to eat nachos, so I eat them all the time. As always, the recipes will be step-by-step link down below, shopping list down below. This is the last day, if you're watching this in real time, that I'm giving 50% off of my ebook, so grab that if you haven't already. And just please, let's talk down below. Take the time to comment if you can. Let me know if you followed 1 day of this, 3 days of this, all 7 days of this. I want to know how it's going for you guys. All right, for breakfast we have the Tropical Dream Smoothie. This is a very tropical tasting smoothie, and here's what you are going to need. In a high-speed blender, or just a regular blender will work just fine, put your 2 cups of coconut water, 2 bananas, 2 cups of spinach, 2 dates, 2 cups of frozen mango, half a teaspoon of hemp seeds, and then just go ahead and blend until it's nice and smooth. Lunch is an easy tomato basil soup. This is really creamy and good and really easy and quick to make. You will need the juice of 1 orange, a can of diced tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes and sweet cherry tomatoes, red bell pepper, garlic, carrot, green onion, raw cashews, sea salt, black pepper, crushed red pepper, and you're gonna go ahead and just blend that. You may need to use a tamper at first to get this going just because there's a lot of ingredients in there at once. And then just bring it up to high as you blend away. Hopefully you can use a Vitamix or a Blendtec, something that heats up as you go, and you just want to continue to blend this until it begins to steam. Add in half of the basil leaves now and save the other half for garnish. This is about what it's going to look like when it's ready. You'll see it's nice and steamy. You don't need to heat this up at all. If by chance you do not have a high-speed blender, you can still make this soup in a regular blender and then just pour it onto into a pot on the stove and heat it up that way. Once it's done, you just pour it into your desired serving bowls and top it with some fresh basil, as well as any extra salt, pepper, or crushed red pepper, nutritional yeast, whatever you want to put on top. For dinner, we're doing nachos, one of my absolute favorite meals of all time. You want to have carrot, green onions, pumpkin seeds, sweet potato, whatever your desired greens would be. You can use lettuce, you can use spinach, whatever you prefer. Jalapeno, some cilantro, tomatoes, cucumber, avocado, red cabbage. And I just want to say, remember that queso dip from before? If you still have any left, we're going to use that. We're going to reheat it in a Vitamix, adding just a touch of hot water in there just to make it a little bit thinner and warm. And if you don't have it, you can just go back to day 1 and remake it. So we're going to go ahead and put our lettuce down first, then some tortilla chips, refried beans, the first layer of queso dip, and see how this is a little bit thinner than it was initially? That's because I've added that little bit of water to it and blended. Some carrots here, red cabbage, cucumber, tomatoes, cilantro, green onion, jalapeno, avocado, and more queso dip. For a better detailed explanation about the queso dip, head over to my blog and you can read about it there. And some lime to squeeze on top. So good. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This has been really special to have this project and have it brought out to you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next Wednesday for another video. Probably not food related because we've had so many recipes going on here. Check out all the links in the description below if you need more information on day 7. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.